Hello, welcome back to the channel and Deplete the Fleet 6. Finally, the light at the end of the tunnel for this Citroen C3 can be seen. What's new? Well, coronavirus has crippled the garage, so I don't have a job anymore. I don't know why I'm smiling. Don't know why I'm smiling. But gives me plenty of time, I suppose. Now, obviously, I've got my truck there. The building that we occupy is rented. So I've got my truck I need to sort. This courier needs to obviously be pilfered for parts. Focus out there needs to be done. I've got my Twingo here, and then we've got a replacement for the Punto when that finally goes. If you follow my Instagram, you'll know what that is. So yeah, I've got plenty to be doing. But anyway, today it's about getting the driver's side on that Citroen stitched up. Let's go. Right, we've got this tacked in place now. It's a bit thin, sort of around here. You can see it's blown a couple of holes. The welder's on number 1, so can't go any lower with the power. I'll just have to yeah, try and go gently with it. So there's a bit. That's probably the best welding you're going to get from me. Not a bad one-handed. Let's see what we can do across the top here. Sunlight isn't really helping. It's kind of glaring into the mask. Trying to go steady. Don't want to get it too hot, because like I say, that metal is a bit thin and I don't want to risk blowing any more holes in it. How's that? Not too bad, does it? Right, I'll crack on, get the rest of this seam welded on, and then just that last piece there. Well, last piece for this side anyway. Right then, I've just got some seam sealer up the seams basically, just before we weld this bit of sill on. I've got some sort of in there as well. Bit of the outer sill. I just used the old piece that I'd cut out to sort of draw around. To be honest, it's probably not going to be the best fit, but I'm bored now, fed up, just want it done. So it's pretty close there, like. It's just this end, not sure I'm going to fold that up and make it look, you know, OEM. Also, I think this bit of tin that I've used is a bit thicker than what I have been using, so it's harder to bend as well. And then I'm going to drill some holes through sort of 2 sections of the steel, and then obviously weld all 3 pieces, sort of plug weld it, I think they call it, don't they? So yeah, let's have a bash. Okay, so there we go. That corner sort of done. Let's get the rest sorted. Luckily there's sort of some underseal on this lower half, so it's only really this bit that needs to be proper smooth, but I might just bring the underseal sort of up to that line anyway, right the way across, and then, you know, paint it silver, see what happens. Right then, I've got it welded all across here, down there, drilled some holes. From factory these would have been spot welded together. I haven't got a spot welder, so I've just used my step drill to start it off, and then 8 or 9 mil. Just going to sort of plug weld the inner sill to this outer sill and to the sort of box section bit that was in there. I've kind of folded that up, bit of a mess, but we'll tidy it, I think. See how it looks when it's undersealed and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just going to plug these up now. Got some mollies to yeah, grip them together, make sure they're nice and tight up against one another. Let's have it, and then maybe recut the notches that we had at the beginning, if you remember that far back. One problem I've got with welding outside, the sun is shining through the back of this mask. It's making it proper hard to see exactly what I'm doing. But you can see there, look, a couple of plugs, they'll grind nice and flat, and all 3 pieces will be welded together nicely. So yeah, I'll do them 3. There's a little hole here I might recut, obviously to mark where you meant to jack it. See what happens. Right, so I'm just making a bit of a plate for here. Obviously there's a hole here I'm going to cut out, so I've just gone round the other side to have a look. And look at that. I mean, how perfect is that? I'm fucking good, me. It's just on the Citroen C3. Obviously we've done this driver's side. Just need to put a bit of seam sealer on there. What have I done? I've undersealed in there. U-Pol Gravitex. Flatten that off. I was going to put some filler on it, but it was pissing it down, so I'll have to wait. I'll weld the other side up now. The woman, obviously a couple of doors down, has been, I don't want to say hassling, but she's been asking about it. Obviously it is the 28th. Tomorrow, today. But obviously I've told her, you know, it's outside, I'm welding outside. Weather dependent, so there was a couple of days last week I couldn't do anything because it was just wanking it down. So started it Friday night now. Well, I've got another half hour I suppose I can do, and then over the bank holiday weekend hoping to get it finished off, just do an hour a night here and there, and hopefully should get it finished and I should be able to have a look at it. To be honest, I'm hoping she doesn't want it, because a couple of doors down from your neighbour, they're gonna just fucking hassle you over anything, I think, aren't they? Smallest thing that goes wrong. But anyway, let's crack on. Right then, you join me now with this passenger side, about as good as it's gonna get. We've had some body filler on. I don't know if I showed you that. I've just roughly sanded it kind of to shape, gone over it with some of the U-Pol Gravitex, bit of seam sealer sort of along the bottom edge of the sill. Gonna let that dry hopefully tomorrow. Just gonna sort of rub this bit down a bit, and then blend it in with a bit of silver. So in the boot here I've got some high coat Arctic steel, which is meant to be same paint code, so if we could get them looking, you know, I mean it looks a shitload better than it did. If we look at this side, it's going to look a shitload better than that. So join me next time when I show you the results of my paint job, basically, and we're going to go through the plans for this courier that I'm sat in and the focus that you can just about see there. Thanks for watching, see you again, bye.